Hi there, it's Movies Recaps. Today we'll be covering a 2017 comedy film, named Fist Fight. Before we start, subscribe and share. The film begins with the last day of school for Roosevelt's graduating class and faculty. The seniors are a rowdy bunch that likes to play practical jokes on their fellow students and teachers. A kid on a scooter takes the parking spot of English instructor Andy Campbell, Charlie Day, but Campbell is too apologetic and sensitive to do anything about it. Ron Strickland, Ice Cube, teaches history, and he is widely regarded as the school's most dreaded educator. He witnesses two students removing a valuable bat from the school's bat cage and replace it with a computer on which to watch pornographic videos. After Strickland tells them to put the bat away and go, they comply. It's evaluation day at school, and several of the educators are anxious about what the results might mean for their careers. The impending birth of Campbell and Maggie's, Joanna Garcia Swisher, second child has heightened Campbell's anxiety. Some of Campbell's pupils play a joke on him by drawing dicks on the board during class. Holly Grossman, Jillian Bell, the school counselor, pulls him aside to inform him that he may still have a job even though several other English instructors had been sacked. Campbell, Holly, and their friend Coach Crawford Tracy Morgan talk about losing their jobs in the teacher's lounge after hearing that a colleague who had been there for 22 years had been let go. The appearance of Strickland dissuades him from stealing from the lounge, where he had been making preparations to do so. Even as he complains that the school's money is wasted on useless things, Strickland tries to utilize the new coffee machine. Campbell instructs him on the coffee machine's use, but Strickland isn't satisfied with the results. While in the restroom, Campbell witnesses a student engaging in sexual activity. However, Ms. Monet, the theater teacher, overhears him and he is forced to stop Christina Hendricks. After their experience, she now views Campbell as a pervert. Campbell is stopped by Strickland on the way to class because he wants assistance with the AV equipment. Campbell insists on going to class nevertheless, but Strickland stops him before he can be doused with paint by his classmates. Campbell then goes to offer assistance in the classroom. When Strickland plays a video on his VCR, the picture will only show for a few seconds before cutting out. Campbell observes student Neil Austin Zager using a remote app on his phone to switch off the TV as part of a practical joke. Principal Tyler, Dean Norris, finds out about what happened and summons Strickland and Campbell to his office. According to what Strickland has told Campbell, it's important for educators to support one another. Tyler, though, threatens to terminate them both unless he receives a straightforward response. Campbell gives in and places the responsibility on Strickland, which leads to Strickland's dismissal. Because of this, Strickland confronts Campbell and challenges him to a fight after school that same day. Word quickly travels across the school that the two teachers would be having a physical altercation. The reasons Strickland is so feared by the public are often based on rumors that circulate among the general public. They say he is either a former police officer, a member of the special forces, or a deranged killer. Both Holly and Crawford are certain that Strickland will be able to knock Campbell out with a single blow. Campbell does his best to prevent bad things from occurring. Ms. Monet learns of the altercation and decides to speak with Strickland. Campbell is a pervert in her eyes, thus she advises Strickland to use a knife on him. Campbell urges Neil to recant his account of the incident in class. Neil wants a MacBook Pro as compensation. Campbell, in a frantic, attempts to acquire one from the local computer store. When he goes to visit Maggie and Ally, he meets both of them, Alexa Nissenson. Because he didn't advocate for himself at work, Campbell lost his job, and Maggie is scared he'll show up. Ally concurs. If you ask Campbell about the computer, he says it's a surprise for Maggie. Ally tells him that he is assisting her with a talent show performance tonight, and that she would like to use a Big Sean song instead of the